Hi guys, how's it going? Super B1996 here, and now I've got a special kind of video for you guys today. I did a collaboration with Aliahsan, I think that's how you say your name, or Saeed, and yeah, we did a collaboration discussing the possibility of Final Fantasy 15 sequels. Now, this is just an intro to the video that he recorded, so I wasn't able to record it from my side, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Definitely go and check out his channel. I'll leave all his channel descriptions and stuff, you know, the stuff you need, links and whatnot, in the description. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this little collab.
Hey guys, Aliahsan here. Today I'm going to be doing a collaboration video based on the topic of Final Fantasy 15. And you might be asking, what are we talking about with Final Fantasy 15? Well, we are talking about the possible sequels, and I am not alone. I am accompanied by a great YouTube friend or a colleague. His name is Brad. You might know him as, well, actually, Brad, can you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hey guys, I'm Super B1996. My channel mainly consists of Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy videos, and I also do other videos like Ratchet and Clank and other little video game series and whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah, guys, definitely give him a little look-see. All the stuff with his channel is in the description below, and you know, if you're watching this on his channel, you know, my channel is in the description below. Just to give you a little heads up, my channel is very similar to Brad's, but I kind of, you know, limit myself to Final Fantasy 15 and Kingdom Hearts and maybe some other Square Enix JRPGs. So if you like that kind of stuff, come along to my channel. Onto the topic at hand with Final Fantasy 15 sequels. So what's your thoughts and stance on possible sequels for 15, Brad?
Well, I remember seeing a long time ago that one of the directors of Final Fantasy 15 had discussed sequels, and I'm not too sure if he confirmed it. I don't think he did, but I can definitely see Final Fantasy 15 getting a sequel, and I'm a bit on and offish with it, considering I like Final Fantasies where they're all compact, like the story's compact into one game and stuff like that. But I can definitely see in the future, after 15 is released at last, that it could definitely get sequels, multiple sequels maybe. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this?
So my thoughts. Okay, so you're right. I think Hajime Tabata, or well, actually Tetsuya Nomura, my bad, actually discussed possible sequels, and he discussed this in an interview really back around E3, I believe, 2013. I think he discussed that, like, towards the end of the E3 re-reveal of Final Fantasy 15, it ended with a little scene, and I think I might be able to link it in, but basically it said the world ends with a versus epic, I believe, and epic, as most people know, is like a string of books or, you know, mini stories into one, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and basically what I feel is that Final Fantasy 15 might actually be able to put out like multiple games for its thing. So what you bouncing it back to you, Brad?
Right. Yeah, no, I can completely agree with you. Like, when you mention epic, that obviously does mean that it could be multiple things. Now, I could see it, when we mean sequels, part of me believes that it could be something that isn't maybe 15-2 or something like that. I do reckon it could either be like a new sub-series, or maybe like a Final Fantasy 15 with a subtitle or something like that, something a little bit different, because I feel like the story of Final Fantasy 15 could expand to be even bigger than something like Final Fantasy 13, which had quite a lockdown storyline, if that makes sense. Like, they had a start and they had an end.
Yeah,
but, yeah, what do you think about that?
Oh, no, I continue, my bad.
That's all right. What do you think about that?
Like, when you say sub, like, series or, like, something like that, do you mean, like, stuff like, I don't know, Dirge of Cerberus from Final Fantasy 7 and, like, Revenant Wings from Final Fantasy 12?
Yeah, possibly something like that, yeah.
Yeah, so, like, my idea on, like, those sub-series, like, I feel like 15 out of all the, games, it definitely should be able to, like, you know, be putting out, like, huge amounts of lore and story, and, like, it could definitely span across a lot, like, multiple games and sub-games. Like, I expect, Final Fantasy 15-2, 15-3, maybe, and maybe even, like, you know, like, with a subtitle as well, because I feel like what they're trying to aim for 15 is like as they said, like one of the biggest Final Fantasies up to date, even bigger than 7, if I believe so. Like they're bringing all the good things from the franchise into 15, such as dungeons, more action-oriented battle system, etc., and so forth. Do you feel that way as well, bro?
Yeah, yeah, no, I definitely do. To be perfectly honest, I can honestly see, because I know a lot of people don't really like the fact that some Final Fantasy games have sequels, but I can definitely see that there will be a sequel to 15. Like, do you think it's definitely going to happen?
Yeah,
Or...
I feel like it should happen actually because when I think about it, uh Tatsuya Nomura discussed that like you could beat the whole story. I know, Hajime Tabata discussed that you could beat all of Final Fantasy 15 story within 40 to 50 hours, I believe, and then like there's just a bunch of stuff you could do afterwards, and with the universe they're trying to create for Final Fantasy 15, being a branch off of Fabula Nova Crystallis, but also being its own little universe and not being connected to 13. This is confirmed, by the way.
Okay.
Um, I definitely see, different like, titles branching off from the main Final Fantasy 15 game. Like like for instance, I'll be completely fine if they left us with a cliffhanger at the end of 15, like kind of semi-similar to 13, and I could see why. Definitely, like as you said before, like the people don't like sequels as much. I could definitely see why people don't like sequels as much is because it's simply because the sequels never really amount to like the depth and like the quality of the game that the original game has. Like, did you see 10 and 10-2? 10-2 is, in my opinion, like complete garbage compared to 10. Do you agree?
Yeah. Now recently I have actually been playing through 10 and 10.2 again, and I can definitely say that Final Fantasy 10.2 isn't good, in
Yeah,
my
like
opinion.
yeah, like 10-2 doesn't have the same story, the same lore, the same atmosphere that 10 has. Like 10-2 is like it's almost arcadey compared to 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I always felt 10.2 was rushed. It always felt rushed to me. It felt like it was something they created because why not? Do you get
Definitely.
what I mean? But in terms of like the 13 sequels, the only sequel I thought 13.2 was alright. I feel like it built on 13's mechanics and stuff, and it wasn't so linear. But Lightning Returns is a bit. That's a bit of a weird game.
Yeah, I agree. Lightning Returns, though I haven't really played it as much as I wanted to, it didn't really compel me in the first place, so that's one strike against it. Its battle system, most people praise its battle system. I personally do not, and I don't want to get hated for this, but like its battle system is just, it's not really mainstream. It feels, again, a little arcadey in a way. There's different costumes and everything, and they're trying to make like different costume changes a part of his integral like 13 like Lightning Return story, and I just don't feel it fits as well. Like like Lightning Returns, I expect they should have created a more serious approach to it, while meanwhile they actually just went about it in a more arcadey and more like gameplay wise way, which is completely fine. Most people enjoy that actually more. Like they focus on gameplay mechanics more than story. I personally I root more towards the story than gameplay, but with games like Kingdom Hearts and the upcoming Final Fantasy 15, they kind of have a culmination, a perfect culmination of both. But with Kingdom Hearts is definitely lightning in a bottle with what it does. It has great story elements and everything. Plus, it has an incredible, fluid, cohesive battle system that almost no one really, hates. I understand there's some sub games like I don't know, like Recoded. I guess that the battle system is subpar at most, but at its core, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, they bring a really great battle system, and I enjoy it very much. I kind of wish that they kind of stuck with Final Fantasy 15's original battle system, where it was very Kingdom Hearts-like, but they kind of scrapped for the active cross battle, I believe.
Yeah.
I don't quote me on this, guys, but I don't know. I hope they make it more fast-paced, at least, and make it more fluid. But you know, I haven't seen all of Final Fantasy 15 and what it has to offer, so I'm just waiting and just hoping to see for the best. I think it's about time we kind of wrap up the video. If you do you have any last words to say or any last thoughts, Brad?
Um, no, not really. I mean, in my opinion, about if Final Fantasy 15 were to get a sequel, I wouldn't mind it, but as long as they execute it better than they did it with 10 and 13, that's fine by me. I don't mind learning more about the lore of the Final Fantasy 15 universe and stuff like that. I think it would be really good. They just need to, well, hopefully Square Enix have learned from their mistakes and they execute the sequels for this a bit better than they have, well, like have done in the past.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So, guys, it's been Aliahsan. I'm in the description below, and Brad, if you will.
Yes. Yeah, if you're watching this on I can't even say it, sorry.
Just call me Saeed. Just call me Saeed.
Alright, go and check out Sai's channel if you're watching this on my channel. He does really good content. But yeah, that's it really. That's all.
Peace out, guys.